Give me that. Good girl. Right. Welcome back. So this video is going to be normal service resumed. And I guess that got me thinking, what is normal service? There's going to be a few people about who don't really know what the channel's all about. So I thought I'd do another quick introduction before we got stuck into what's hopefully going to be a summer of content. So the purpose of the channel was I got gifted a Honda Vision NH80, which is an 80cc scooter from 1991. And I thought, while I restore it, or attempt to, I would drag you guys along for the fun of it, for the journey. The catch is that I know next to nothing about scooters. I've never really restored anything before in my life. And I just generally fairly clueless when it comes to this kind of thing. So where were we? So when I sort of ditched the channel last summer, my goal was get the scooter running under its own steam sort of thing, you know, its own fuel and everything. And that would just kind of give me the motivation then to know the thing works and that the restoration is going to be, well, worthwhile, you know. I didn't quite get there. So the bike ended up getting parked. Anyway, I've had a winter of stewing on it, and as you can see, the sun's out. I'm feeling a smidge more motivated, and I've decided that we're going to go for it this summer. So welcome back. Let's get on with the journey and see if we can get any damn progress on this damn Honda Vision. Da-da-da. So here's a few shots as a little recap for anyone new, just to show quite how much of a state she's in. It's going to be quite a bit of work to get her back on the road. Since I last parked her up, the back wheel has seized, so I need to address that first. And to do that, I need to take off the exhaust. Then I can put the back wheel back on once it's freed up and see if we can get her going. To remove the exhaust, it's just two 10mm bolts. They initially look hard to reach, but they're not because, well, Honda. Well, that's a shame. As you can see, the exhaust has got a couple of nasty holes in it. Regardless, I'll pop it up to the shed because I don't know what the availability on these items is like. Might need a patch later. So next up is this bad boy, and I think you'll agree, it doesn't look like it's going to come off without a fight. Might cut that bit out. And just like that, without any extra swearing or any editing whatsoever, that's the nut loose. Looks like we found the culprit for the reason the back wheel was seizing. let's get the back wheel back on so we can try and fire this thing up. Right, so up until recently I thought petcock was basically just a noisy chicken. Now since then I've been delved deep into the world of the petcock. In fact, I now own many petcocks, one of which I'm hoping is the right petcock. Let me tell you the tale of the petcocks. So here we have OG petcock. OG petcock has never worked. It was pretty gummed up. I thought about reviving it just now, but it's kind of eaten its own O-ring and it was full of crap from inside the tank, which maybe I'll need to address. Never fear. Put my number plate into an eBay marketplace and was told this is the petcock I need. Waited, forever for it to arrive, only for it to turn up and have the wrong nut size. So, petcock 2, no good. Petcock 3. This time I decided to order one from China. Petcock 3 said it was going to take 6 weeks to arrive. That's fine, I've got plenty of time on my hands, this is not a rush. 2 days before the 6 months were up and the petcock was due to arrive, the seller cancelled the order. Petcock 3 is no good. Never fear. Some guys on a Facebook page told me just get one with a valve on it. You can turn it on and off and you no longer need the vacuum. This is the vacuum. So you've just got the fuel feed and an on-off switch. Perfect. So this is petcock 4. I was all ready to fit petcock 4 until I realised that with the cowling on, or the fairing on, the switch could basically just not be operated at all. So, while I may have got the bike going temporarily, it wouldn't have been a permanent fix. So that leaves us with petcock 5. Now, we're all about to go on a journey to find out if petcock 5 is the last petcock that will ever be mentioned on this channel. So, wish me and petcock 5 the best of luck. At this point, I just need to use whatever I've got to see if this thing actually runs and we can carry on with the restoration or just put it all in the bin. So, we're back to the valve petcock. I don't know, I'm holding this up. I've blanked off the vacuum. I don't know. It's still on. Yeah, well, there's fuel in that. Definitely. So you'd hope that maybe there's fuel getting to the carb there. I think we're going to run out of battery, aren't we? Yep. Right, so it's about an hour later. I've gone through various different things. I've been cocking about with it for what can only be described as a frustratingly long time. But something interesting just happened. Get in! Get in! Let's try that one more time. Yes! Just changes everything. Yes! I think the needle was stuck up, so it was just flooding itself consistently. I fixed it. Petcock's wrong. But the engine works under its own fuel feed. That's what I was waiting for. That's the big moment I've been waiting for, basically. It's fucking loud. It's got no exhaust on it, so it's really loud. I'm made up. I may not look it, but I'm made up. Well, that's it then. I'm doomed. So there you have it, folks. It runs under its own steam, which can only mean one thing. It's time to get on with a restoration. Now, by no means am I doing a nut and bolt restoration, but I'd like to think it's like a little bit more than sort of a light restoration. So come along for the journey. Next video we'll be stripping it down to the bare frame. I'm going to ship the frame out, I think, and get it blasted and powder coated, just because of the time and cost involved getting all the spray paint, and I don't have the facilities here to kind of do that thing to a decent level anyway. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're going to join me for the journey that is getting this thing looking relatively smart and back on the road. Do all the like and subscribe things if you don't mind. It's only a little channel and it helps a lot. Oh, and I've set up a new Facebook page called Meet Me a Scooter, so search for that and give it a join to stay updated and abreast of all the developments. I'm looking forward to the journey. It's going to be a fun summer. I've got lots of other little projects on the go, so bear with me time wise. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Beep, beep.